Hello producers, it's Özgün here and welcome to the channel. First of all, I wish you a happy new year. I hope 2024 was a good year for you and 2025 I hope will be even better. So in this year I accomplished many of my goals and I'm keen to grind more in the 2025. I hope all the content I put, the master classes, the sample packs, the videos, tutorials, the feedback streams, the one-on-one sessions, all of them are useful for you and I hope I contribute your musical journey in a good way. So in this last video of 2024, I'm gonna show you 8 free plugins that you would actually use, and if you're ready, let's jump to that tutorial. So the first plugin is from Analog Obsession. It's called ReLife. You gotta check this company, guys. It's a Turkish developer and he is developing many of analog simulations and all of them is free. So as you know, I'm using Rave, one of his plugins in most of my productions already is EQP1A kind of EQ and it works its job very well. So this ReLife is also a very nice plugin. It can shape your mix. So quickly prepare something like that.
You are sweet as paradise. I saw forever in your eyes. No one could ever put a price on us.
So you can use this on mastering, you can use this on individual channels as well. In this case, I just put it in the master channel. Let me turn on my metering plugins as well. Beautiful wave candy. Okay, anyways. So with the shape button, it's applying a predetermined EQ to the sound, and it's just reshaping the sound, it will give it a color and a final touch.
You are sweet as paradise.
If I exaggerate, you will hear the difference.
You are sweet as paradise. I saw forever in your eyes. No one could ever put a price on us. No, you are sweet as paradise.
Let's just make an A/B and you will see how it's shaping the sound without the plugin, how the sound is so flat and so dull.
You are sweet as paradise. I saw forever in your eyes. No one could ever put a price on us. No, you are.
So in order to get less distortion, I'm just lowering my input.
You are sweet as paradise. I saw forever.
By the way, this input knob already compensated, so it's like it has the auto gain. So that's why whenever you lower the input gain, it's just compensating. You won't hear a volume difference, but you will just hear the effect difference.
You are sweet as paradise. I saw forever in your eyes. No one could ever put a price on us. No, you are sweet as paradise. I saw.
And also the live button, adding a little bit of upper frequencies. If your mix lacks of clarity and unalive because of lacking of the highs, just use this knob.
You are sweet as paradise. I saw forever in your eyes. No one could ever put a price on us. No, you are sweet as paradise. I saw.
Also, my mix is kind of clipping. Maybe I can just lower the input signal a little bit.
You are sweet as paradise. I saw forever in your eyes. No one could ever put a price on us. No.
Yeah, guys, the EQ curve it adding is definitely awesome, and you just need to check this Rave plugin and use it on the master just a little bit to shape your track in a very pleasant way to the ear. So the next plugin is Mishby. It's from Freaksow Industries. They are making a very different plugins, guys. So if you check their website, you will just see they have plenty of different interesting plugins. For example, coming soon, Dig Smasher. weaponized distortion, so I wonder how it's gonna sound. The logo is amazing, so dumpster fire. So they have very interesting plugins, and you gotta check it out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use most of the plugins of them, but they are very fun to use, I promise you. So those plugins actually not free, but you know, you can just steal it instead of actually paying it. So I like their approach of marketing, and it's worth to check. So let me turn off the noise, so because my microphone is gonna duct if there are input signal on the computer. Guys, this plugin, I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it most of the time, but sometimes I might need it for an interesting sound design ideas. This knob is changing the quality, but at the same time, like, you will always get some imperfections in the pitch. Let me show how it works.
You are sweet as paradise. I saw forever in your eyes. No one could ever put a price on us.
And distortion, and I don't know what is it. It's also adding weird artifacts to the sound. And there's the beat crash knob, which is pretty much dope. And there's the desync knob in here. I pretty much have no idea what it does.
You are sweet as paradise. I saw forever in your eyes. No one could ever put a price.
And what about this knob? Again, have no idea. It says self-care.
You are sweet as paradise. I saw forever in your eyes. No one.
And there's the no main knob. I again don't know what it does. It's kind of like a delay. What if I just put it in the kick? Maybe good for making rumbles. So it's something like that. So I just put this plugin because it's pretty weird and you can do some cool sound design tricks with it. And also it's fun to explore, fun to just push the buttons. And as I said, guys, there are plenty of different weirdo plugins in their website. So you can check it out if you're interested. The next plugin is T Deesser Plus. So this is the free version of it. In the website, they have also the paid version, but I think the free version is pretty dope. So as you know, Deesser is just like a multi-band compressor, which is focused on the harsh frequencies of the vocals. Even sometimes it's usable on the drums and synths as well if needed. So I usually like to use the FL Studio stock plugins, but for the de-essing, guys, I think Maximus is too complicated, you know. So it has a de-esser, like split and narrow band. I think it's perfect, but the user interface is pretty complicated, right? So for me, at least, it's like that. So instead of doing it with Maximus, also we have some de-essers in Patcher as well. I would like to use a third-party plugin. So if you don't want to pay, this free plugin is gonna solve your problems. So you can just choose the frequency. You cannot change the frequency with the free version, but you don't need to because those are gonna be enough. So if you are focusing just in a certain specific frequency, maybe this mid frequencies, which is usually the problem, you can just smash it on the vocals, and this processing knob is like the threshold. You see the outer ring, right? So whenever you pull this threshold knob before the outer ring, it's gonna start ducking just the frequency you choose.
You are the sweetest paradise I saw forever in your eyes. No one could ever put a price on us. No, you are.
And also you can just determine the intensity and the sharpness. So you can think like it as a suit bands, you know, it can be more wide or more narrow. So if you want to have more detailed de-essing, you can put the sharpness, and intensity is how aggressive this compressor is gonna affect.
You are the sweetest paradise I saw forever in your eyes. No, you are the sweetest paradise I saw forever in your eyes. No
So this vocal was already clean, but I think you get the point. So if you are searching for a straightforward de-essing plugin for free, this is the one to choose in my opinion. Okay guys, the next plugin is Tal Reverb 4. This is another awesome free reverb plugin. And the good thing, it already has an internal ducking feature like the sidechain feature. So how to use this plugin, there's a dry knob. So how to use reverb plugin is pretty straightforward. We got the dry knob just like the Fruity Reverb 2. And we got the wet knob, which is the reverb signal. And you got the pre-delay knob. Most cases you can put it on 0. So you got damping, you got the size, you got diffusion, you got how wide, stereo, how wide you want the reverb is. And you got more detailed knob in the bottom. So it sounds like that.
You are the sweetest paradise I saw. Forever in your eyes, no one could ever put a price on us. No, you are the sweetest paradise I saw. Forever in your eyes, no one could ever put a price on us. No, you are the sweetest paradise.
So even you can make beat crushed reverb as well. Maybe you can automate this parameter.
You are the sweetest paradise I saw.
You can also EQ the reverb. You can also change the tuning of it.
You are the sweetest paradise.
Like you can literally add an octave to the sound to make it more rich. You have the modulation modes in here. Let me lower it a little bit.
You are the sweetest paradise I saw. Forever in your eyes, no one.
And I think the sidechain ducking is very smooth. So also it has the factor presets you can choose. And for a free reverb plugin, I think you must download this one. Okay, this plugin is from ADHD Audio Tools and it's a 2A style compressor. So I was already using the universal audio equivalent of this one. So these compressors are best for the vocals. It's also good on the drums, for the synths, but 90% you will see people using it on the vocals. And it's pretty straightforward. So you just smash it on the vocals, you have the gain knob in here, and you have the peak reduction. So usually in the other simulations of them, you don't have access to the attack ratio, release drive, this kind of knobs. But in this version, also you have extra knobs to tweak. So let me show how it works. You just smash it on the vocals. You just work on the gain knob until you get the desired, level. And the peak reduction, for me, not more than 5 dB gain reduction. It's too much. Just put it approximately 45 dB on the vocals, if the vocals are stable, by the way. So you are good to go.
You are the sweetest paradise I saw. Forever in your eyes, no one could ever put a price on us. No.
You see how it's making the vocals in your face. And also you have the drive knob in here, the sidechain knob. This sidechain knob is working like this. For example, this sidechain high pass filter is now set to 100 Hz, which means the compressor doesn't gonna get triggered frequencies below the 100 Hz. Because, for example, if you are just compressing a drum group or maybe the bass, so if the sub is too heavy, it's gonna start activating the compressor. So with this sidechain high pass filter, you can deselect the lower frequencies below 100 Hz and it's not gonna trigger the compressor. So that's a very nice feature of it. But yeah, no words needed, guys.
You are the sweetest paradise I saw. Forever in your eyes, no one.
It's also adding a nice distortion, nice drive character to the sound. And yeah, 2A style compressors should be your go-to compressors when you are compressing the vocal.
You are the sweetest paradise I saw. Forever in your eyes, no one could ever put a price on us. No, you are the sweetest paradise I saw. Forever in your eyes, no one could ever put a price.
So guys, the next plugin is Misstortion 2. It's a nice distortion plugin and it has different styles of distortion inside of it. I loaded this plugin inside of the kick drum and let me put some hard clip distortion, for example. So we instantly get the hardcore kicks. You have the input knob, you have the tone mode. So this is the slopes of the low cut, and you can make it asymmetric distortion. And let's try this one, for example, with the kick and bass at the same time. Now adding some soft clip distortion with the kick and bass at the same time, just see how it makes it more full in the mix. And also you can use it on the synths, you can use it on the vocals. So several distortion modules, easy to use. You should definitely check this one out as well. Next plugin is from Sampleson and it's again a pretty straightforward plugin. This is just a drive plugin, but it's makes it in a very natural way. So let me just activate only this one on the vocals. So now without the plugin.
You are the sweetest paradise I saw. Forever in your eyes, no one could ever put a price on us, no.
Just one plugin and it makes it very warm, very in your face.
You are the sweetest paradise I saw.
So maybe we can activate the reverb and compressor and just keep this distortion on in the last chain. So it just saturates and make the whole chain much more warmer.
You are the sweetest paradise I saw. Forever in your eyes, no one could ever put a price on us, no. You are the sweetest paradise.
Okay, I think I prefer it before the reverb, by the way. In this case, I like to keep the reverb unsaturated, but just keep the vocals saturated.
You are the sweetest paradise I saw. Forever in your eyes, no one could ever put a price on us, no. You are the sweetest paradise I saw. Forever in your eyes, no one could ever put a price on us, no. You are the sweetest paradise I saw. Forever in your eyes, no one could ever put a price on us, no.
Yeah, that was also a nice plugin. And the last plugin for today's video is gonna be the Zen Master. I just discovered this plugin and at first I didn't think it's gonna be this much good. But in the end, I just love it, guys. So this is a multi-effect plugin. They were promoting it as like it's very good on the lo-fi tracks, etc. But I think it's like usable on many tracks, maybe not on the master, but in the individual channels. But yeah, for example, if I solo this vocal, I can just push this vocal a very wide, you know, with this hypnosis knob.
You are the sweetest paradise I saw. Forever in your eyes, no one could ever put a price.
So Insta Billie Eilish effect. So we also got the imbalance knob.
You are the sweetest paradise I saw. Forever in your eyes, no one.
This knob is just modulating the signal and make the pitch imperfect, I think. So we got the electrify.
It is paradise I saw. Forever in your eyes.
It's a nice speed crash effect.
Never put a price on.
And also we got the vinyl effect in here and you can choose white noise, crackle or vinyl, 3 different modes.
You are the sweetest paradise I saw.
And this one is a reverb.
I saw forever in your eyes. No one could ever put a price on us. No, you are the sweetest paradise. I saw forever in your eyes. No one could ever put a price.
So I think this vinyl crackle can be usable on the, adding texture to the low end as well. So you just need to use it on the bass bus, for example. Can get affected by the sidechain. And also let's put another instance of this plugin maybe as the first thing in the vocals, and maybe in this case we can just activate this first stereo widening chorus effect and maybe just a little bit reverb. So yeah, you can just use it not on the master but on the individual channels as well to get very interesting effect. So yeah guys, today that was it. You can find the links of all of the plugins in the description, and also let me know which one was your favorite. Okay guys, see you next year. Bye bye.